Hello, welcome back to Wind Waker HD here in a Hidden Triforce. In this episode, we're going to explore Windfall Island, collect a couple of heart pieces, and just kind of advance where we're trying to go for, I guess, the quest. The goal of this episode is to find a sail, which is fairly easy to do in itself. And in that process, we have to first rescue Tingle. Now, this is one that changes to the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD compared to the original game, whereas in the original game, you could just go buy the sail. You'd have to find Tingle, rescue him, and get the Game Boy tuner or anything. But in this game, you do. Also, there is no Game Boy tuner or Tingle tuner, whatever it's called. There's no Tingle tuner in Wind Waker HD. There is Tingle Bottles, which is a way of pretty much leaving messages for people on Miiverse, and you throw them out into the ocean, and like a bottle, messages in a bottle that you hear about, people find them in their copy of the Wind Waker and just wash up on shore. Now, this feature has been unavailable for me to use with the game not being out yet. They've had it limited where I've not been able to actually put those out, but it looks like a fairly unique feature. I doubt it's going to be anything overly exciting, but it's still kind of a cool thing to leave some messages in a bottle. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. At the end of this episode, there's a little glitch. My game actually froze as I was completing the battleship mini game. I completed the mini game, and then it just like lagged and froze on me. So I just ended the video there, and you'll see that when it happens. And it froze for a couple of minutes, and I do have a digital copy, not a physical copy, so it's not like the disc was scratched or anything. Hopefully that's just a little hiccup and not something that everyone else will be experiencing. But it did happen, and it took several minutes to unfreeze, but it did finally unfreeze. I had already stopped the video recording at that time because I was trying to figure out what was going on and was hoping I would not have to restart and redo any part of this video. Anyways, we are trying to get the Pictobox now. There's like a secret path hidden throughout here. If you don't know the way through, this can actually be slightly frustrating, as if you take a wrong direction, a rat will pull a little string and send you flying out into the ocean. So you want to make sure you're going the right way, otherwise you're in for a bad time. Also, as I said in the first episode of this Let's Play, I had originally started an LP of this, and then my Elgato got all messed up and was screwing up all my video saves. So I will not be doing the Pictobox quest, where I have to take the 3 pictures of citizens on this island to get an upgraded version of the camera. I had originally done that and had it recorded, but it got messed up. But as I also said, I'm going to be restarting. Once I get to where I was, I'm going to be picking up from that save file where I had that completed. So when I get to that point, I will have the upgraded Pictobox and be all set and ready to go. So that will be here in actually about 2 episodes from now. Alright, so now that we have the Pictobox, the Tingle Bottles, and all of that jazz, we can go ahead and buy the sail and then proceed to getting some heart pieces and variety of other fun stuff here on the island. So, alright, let's get ourselves some money. Yeah, 136. Alright, that's more than enough to get the sail, so we can go ahead and just go ahead and purchase it from this guy's and Arby's and Ari, something like that. Alright, so 80 rupees for a sail, so let's go ahead and buy that. He can now open his shop, good for him, and we can now sail away from this hellhole. No, just kidding, it's a nice island. It's actually one of my favorite islands and areas in the Zelda series. There's so much to do on this island in regards to heart pieces, mini games, quest related stuff. It's a fantastic little place. It reminds me of Clocktown, even though Clocktown has more to do than this. This is kind of comparable to me. And the music on this island is just fantastic. So anyways, now that we have all the main quest related stuff done, we're going to, let's say, get some heart pieces. The first of which is the Killer Bees hide and seek game. Fairly easy game of hide and seek, but to initiate it we need to talk to this sexy teacher here. Some crazy pink hair, and she's going to tell us that these kids are running wild and she's a bad teacher and can't control them. Apparently now they're kin to parents. These kids are running a gang on this island, which is really weird. Again, they kind of remind me of the bombers from Majora's Mask and Clocktown, except the bombers were doing good and these kids are just punks. Oliver Twist style here. So, okay. Killer bees. So to show these bullies what's up, we're going to play a game of hide and seek with them, and that will really get the point across that I'm being serious and I mean business. There's no better way to assert yourself than winning a game of hide and seek, and that's the best way to solve all the problems. War in Afghanistan, hide and seek. Conflict in Syria, hide and seek. That's what we need to be doing. So the first one is right here. He's probably the hardest to find if you don't actually know what you're looking for, just because he's in this like random little nook there, and most people don't really go out that way and turn the corner and look behind a bush. So now once you find them, to like catch them, that's the hardest part, because they run and they run kind of erratically. You just need a touch against them. Rolling sort of helps speed you up, but they run kind of in loops and circles. The next one is up in this tree, Ivan himself. And yeah, they got little pork legs. So this is not very hard. Again, it's just I'm gonna run around a little bit, and then these characters always get away when I want to roll, and then it wants to talk to them. Come on. Oh, face planting the fence here. So come on, kid. See, I feel like I should just be done if I get close enough to him, but I really need to touch the kid. It's hide and seek, not hide and tag. Alright, the next one is right here behind Elvis's grave. And he's not really Elvis, but he looks like him and dances like him. I guess he sort of looks like him. I don't really know what Elvis looks like. But either way. That kid, I'm surprised that kid has legs left. He just jumped from there. I guess everybody in the Zelda series has the ability to just like land like a cat and not break their legs on impact. Especially this little piglet kid here. He should be dying or in a hospital. Come on. Oh, come on. I had you there. This kid is fast. There we go. So there is one more kid left, and he's, while he's not the hardest one to find, he's definitely the most convoluted one to get to, as you have to silo your way across, be all sneaky, and get behind the bomb shop here. So let's, don't jump me off. I hate how it does that. I just wanted to like let me go. So alright, let's grab some rupees and chase this little nugget. This one has his eyes closed while he's running too, so he's in for a good time. But he's pretty good. He must know this island like the back of his hand, because he has his eyes closed and he's jumping off things and he's not breaking his legs and he's just running in circles. Running to the ocean, he thinks he can swim away. So after we get this kid, if we get this kid, come on, it's terrible. It's taking me forever to catch all these kids. It's too fast for me. I have a terrible camera angle. There we go. Lame. So these kids were really, really badass. I mean, they're thugs on this island, and what they did, now they're gonna chill out now that we be in the hide and seek, but they've been carrying around a piece of somebody's heart that they just cut out of them after they robbed them. So these kids are not someone you want to mess with. So Miss Marie just had us do her dirty work. Now if you go talk to Miss Marie, she will give you some rupees for helping her out. I'm not going to go talk to her. It's no point. I don't need rupees. There's more than enough. But I'm going to conclude this episode by winning this minigame. I hate this minigame. It's one of my least favorite in the series, and normally takes me like 8 tries because it's totally random and there's no skill involved. It's all luck. And there's been times I've played this and I have uncovered 0 of the squids, and I've just had 24 misses or 22 misses. 20. Let's see. I think there's 24 shots you can take. I just had 24 misses. But I got off to a really good start there. So at the end of this, it's going to be the conclusion of this episode. You'll see the game kind of freeze on me. But whatever, I still get my heart piece and I'm able to save it once it does finally unfreeze. So until next time, everybody, I hope you've had a good one, and stay tuned for the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. As you can see, my game is frozen here. So take care, everybody.